everyone, welcome back to the Dragon Rose Oracle YouTube channel. If you're new here, welcome. Today I have a very special pick a card for you, all about what's coming to you. This is all in divine timing, what's coming to you very soon. And yeah, I'm super excited to be doing this for all of you. This is inspired by the White Rabbit from Alice in Wonderland. I'm doing a bit of an Alice in Wonderland themed tarot series on my channel, so if you're interested in that, those videos are coming out, and if you're watching this at a later date, they might already be out, so go check that out on my channel if you're interested. I want to thank you so much for being here today. This is pile 1, this is pile 2, this is pile 3, and this is pile 4. You can pause the video and select your pile. If you want crystals, I will be adding those in just a moment, and timestamps will be linked down below as always. I'll see you all in a second. Alright, once again, this is pile 1 with the malachite, pile 2, oh I should show you, pile 1 with the malachite, pile 2 with this blue stone, pile 3 with this rose quartz, and pile 4 with the sunstone. Okay, hello pile 1, welcome to your reading. You guys chose the malachite. And with that, let's get right into your tarot cards. First, for what's coming to you, you have the Five of Swords. Next, you have the World. Next is the King of Wands. And lastly, you have the Star card. Alright, pile 1, very exciting energy here, very exciting things that are coming to you as well. So right here, I'm going to just start off with the World card. So with the World, I'm seeing wish fulfillment. Something that you've been wanting for a very long time is finally coming to you. And I feel with the World card, it is something that is quite big. This also definitely gives me the energy of this is divine timing, you know? This is meant to be of sorts. For some of you, this could be a romantic relationship that you've been wanting for a really long time. We do have the King of Wands here, so this person could be a King of Wands type energy. And for those of you who are curious, that energy is somebody who is more mature, has more masculine energy. It doesn't matter if they're, they can be any gender. More masculine energy, a very passionate person, somebody that gets the job done, very determined to win. They have almost, even though they're more mature in the mind, as in they can have intelligent discussions, they have a youthful energy about them where they want to go out and they want to explore and they want to do things with you. And they want to, they're very, because they're also so passionate, they're rather intense, and hopefully that's something that you want. This intensity will lead them to want to get to know you very, very quickly. Because we have the Star here, they see you as the star. They almost, I don't want to say like idolize in a negative way, but they're enamored by you. That's what I want to say. They're just, they see you and they see nothing else. You don't have to worry about them looking anywhere else. Like, they just adore you, basically. So yeah, so for some of you, if you've been wanting a relationship, that's definitely coming. And for the relationship reading, if you're curious about the Five of Swords, it feels like this is acknowledging that there was some sort of heartbreak before. Like, it feels as though before, previously, you might have been in a toxic environment or in a toxic relationship, a relationship that felt very imbalanced in terms of power dynamics, or very, again, like just in a toxic environment. So this is almost an acknowledgement of that and saying you've grown out of it. What's coming to you is you've had such a large, you've had so much growth within you that now this partner that you are actually deserving of and that you are actually worthy of is coming to you. And it's way healthier. I see a very healthy, very strong, again, passionate relationship coming to you. If you are not interested in romance, this is what this reading could mean for you. With the Five of Swords, again, this could mean that you've been in environments where the power dynamics involved were very off. You were made to feel like you were, okay, we're back, I think. Sorry if it was blurry for a bit, I did not notice. But I just want to say, so if previously you've been in like a position where people were walking over you, or just belittled you, or just were looking down on you, really, like I feel like, or I'm hearing the word gaslit. For some of you, you've either been in relationships or in friendships or in work situations where you've almost been made to feel like this thing that you have been noticing hasn't actually been happening, even though it obviously has, because you were hurt by it. It feels like there were arguments that you'd had where, even though you felt like you were right to voice your opinion and to voice your displeasure, you were always made to feel like, oh no, you're wrong. So this is like you're moving out of that. That's what's coming to you. It might not be, again, if you're not looking, if this is not relationship wise for you, you're moving into not only out of that situation and into a better one, whether that's work or friendship related or whatever, like living situation. You're moving into a place that feels more harmonious, and that's because of some inner work that you've been doing, especially right now during this particular time where we've had a lot of planets going into retrograde. But obviously it's been very tumultuous for all of us, 2020, so you seem to have been taking that in stride and really going into yourself and saying, hey, why am I feeling blocked here? What is going on? And you're getting rewarded for that. I want to let you know that the universe sees your efforts and they are planning on rewarding that. So again, with this world here, you're moving almost into a new world where you're getting things that feel better. You're having this expansion coming to you, a liberation, if you will. With this King of Wands here, I see that that's an energy that you could be stepping into, where you're maturing yourself, where you're getting a bit more in tune with your masculine energy. And the masculine is all about, it's like the doing, but the doing from a healthy place. You're going after your goals because it feels good, because it makes you happy, because you're passionate about things, not coming from a wounded place like previously. Like you might have previously, your motivations having to be validation or proving yourself. Now it's transforming, it's going to a healthier place where you're doing this because you love it. You're doing it because you are worthy of financial freedom, if it's related to a job, or you're worthy of a safe living place, things like that. And then with the star here, I just feel this is a very strong, almost manifestation energy. It feels like in this image, you are the little lamb that is being held by the girl. And the girl is like the universe, or the help that's being provided to you from the universe, where this is what's getting you out and getting you to a safer place. This can also be like yourself, your higher self holding you, and you were guided through the work that you needed to do, and you were guided to the places, to the right place, right time almost, so that you can be in this new energy essentially. And that's really powerful, you guys. Group number 1, that's so exciting. I'm gonna pull a couple more cards for you. I'm gonna see if there's any clarification, anything else that's coming to you from the tarot. All right, we have a Knight of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Wands. Okay, you guys are learning to stand in your power, and that's going to be rewarded with, it seems like financial or material gains. So that could be, once again, like a new place to live, or more success in the job. I see a promotion, like you going to the employer and saying, hey, you've been undervaluing me. I know my worth, so you know what you need to do. And he's like, okay, and gives you a raise or a promotion, or whoever your boss is, you know. I also hear, okay, so here's the Two of Pentacles. So what's coming to you is more balance in your life. It was difficult to get this to look straight. So there might have been some part of this toxicity could have been just a general imbalance in your life, like a feeling like you're giving way more to your job than you are to your, to yourself, to your responsibilities at home, or your responsibilities at home are way bigger than you can handle for the job that you're doing. You know what I mean? Okay, and last card here. Okay, we have the Page of Wands. So again, I definitely feel like you stepping into your power will make you feel like you're on a new journey, and it can make you feel at times almost like you are a student or you don't know where you're going, especially with this Page of Wands here. Like you feel like you're only running on your trust in the universe, or you're only moving on an instinct. But it's obviously like, from the cards here, you can see it's leading you in the right direction. You just need to trust it. Standing in your power is the freedom that you've always wanted. It's the balance and the peace you've always wanted. You just need to trust it while it's moving you through a difficult situation. But yeah, you're getting a lot. Oof, card flew out. I'm gonna take it. Oh, okay, guys. A Page of Cups. Okay, so I definitely see here with the 2 pages, some of you could be going back to school or seeking more education, a higher education perhaps, or you're going into a course that's going to further your understanding of a skill set, and that is going to be providing you with more freedom, especially, in being able to choose the job or choosing where you live. Yeah, I definitely see that for you guys. Another thing with the Page of Cups here, I definitely feel like you guys are getting more in touch with yourself and with your desires and with especially with your emotions, because if you've been made to feel like your emotions are not valid, it's very important for you guys to get to a mindset, to get to a place where you are understanding of your emotions and like validating your own emotions. Really good stuff, you guys. Okay, now I'm gonna pull even more cards. This is this deck here, which is, I actually can't remember the name right now, but it's really based on the subconscious. It's a forest deck that's based on the subconscious. So we're going to be looking at some things that are coming towards you, in your more spiritual journey, because I feel like this is a very almost, love or career heavy atmosphere. So we're just going to see if there's anything subconscious. Not King of Earth. Oof, you guys. Even though I was just saying subconscious, we have the King of Earth here, so definitely expect yourself. Okay, I definitely feel like your perspective is going to be more grounded and more neutral. Like you're getting to a place now where you're understanding almost your own power, and you're utilizing it in a way where you're directing energy, which will lead you to the things that you want. If you're into manifestation, it's going to lead you to your manifestations when you decide what you want, when you no longer subscribe to the illusions that have been heavily fed to you. You're really moving out of that. That's what's coming to you. It's a profound growth in what you are achieving. We have the 8 of Fire, aka the 8 of Wands. So you guys are going to make some rapid progress. This progress is coming in quickly. So when I say this is coming your way, expect it soon. Like, I'm hearing months. So like within a month or a couple months, you can expect change to come. You can expect knowledge to fall to you. All right, now we have Two of Earth. We have, aka the Two of Pentacles. So the Two of Pentacles twice and in the same row, you guys. Serious balancing coming here. Serious peace of mind is coming to you. Emphasis on twos. You might be seeing 222 a lot. Something to look out for. And lastly here, we have the Moon. Obviously, why wouldn't the Moon be here in this reading? So illusions that have been there are disappearing for you. You're seeing the truth. You're seeing beyond the veil. Knowledge is being revealed to you. Opportunities, any path blockages basically, which stem heavily from the mind, I feel, are definitely lifting now. And you are able to, you know, create your way. To create your own independence. So that's what's coming for you guys, all right? I'm gonna give you 1 or 2 oracle cards just for some an extra bit of oomph here. What's coming to pile number 1? Milk and honey, you guys. Beautiful. You're receiving milk and honey. Yeah, I don't know how else to say it. You guys are getting just like happiness. Again, I say peace of mind, but that really is what it is, where you don't need to worry about anything because you're so in tune with everything, and you're so in tune with the universe and what you're creating in your life. And this is just a really great spread, you guys. So yeah, that's basically all I see for you in the cards. So it's looking really great, pile number 1. I'm so happy for you. Yeah, so that's all I really see for you guys. Thank you so much for tuning into your reading. It was really fun. You guys are getting some great things coming to you. I'm very happy for you. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Maybe comment. I love hearing from you guys, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye. Hi, group number 2, welcome to your reading. You guys chose this blue stone. And without further ado, hold on. Okay, yes. Let's get into your tarot cards, all about what's coming to you. First we have the 7 of Coins, or the 7 of Pentacles. Next we have the Hermit card. Next is the Strength card. And lastly is the King of Pentacles. Okay. Hopefully the focus is better now, guys. But getting into your cards, I see here, what's coming to you is, I think, freedom. Especially in regards to material matters. This is very similar to the last group in a sense. I feel like with the 7 of Coins, there is an acknowledgement that the way that you work is very much rooted in how you believe, almost how the conventional idea, right? 9 to 5, that you need to work hard for your money. There might even be some money blockages going on. And what's coming to you is a removal of these blockages, essentially, or removal of the conventional ideas that you work with, especially as it correlates to your work, your job, academics. I see even some relationships, like the way you build relationships, the ideas that you have surrounding them are changing because you're going into a more hermit mode. You're able to take some time off, or just finding a way in which you can explore your subconscious and explore your explore kind of the illusions that you hold, the false beliefs that you hold, and let go of them. I see here with the Strength card, if you notice, the girl is wrestling with an alligator. And that's exactly what I feel like you guys are going to be doing with these illusions that you hold. You're almost like beating them. I don't want to say that, like it sounds very violent, but I definitely feel like you're wrestling it out, all of these ideas that are unhealthy for you. It's almost like there's also like an aspect of surgery, like a very meticulous and a very deliberate removal of these beliefs. You realize to some extent that you hold them and that you cannot hold them anymore because it's hurting you and it's hurting the way that you function. Like you're seeing the toll working 9 to 5 or networking a certain way or doing your essays in this way. You see the way that it's hurting you because you're doing the old way of thinking. You're doing the conventional. You're doing what people sometimes people overcomplicate the way that we should approach certain things, especially when it comes to work. They say that, you know, you need to work overtime, double time, there's no rest, there's no time for this, you can't go out and have fun. When you want something, you sacrifice everything else for it. And you're learning that's simply not true. There are people who have done incredible things, achieved amazing things, and they didn't sacrifice their personal life. They didn't sacrifice this or that for this really nice thing that they have. So you guys are definitely what's coming to you is a hermit stage where you can gain this awareness, and with strength, with deliberate removal of limiting beliefs, you guys will be achieving this King of Pentacles, which is a lot of financial freedom. It's a maturity of the mind, it's a very, like a mature outlook on the way that you make money or you do projects. It's a definite, also an awareness about time in general. I feel like this pile maybe believes that sometimes you're running out of time, or you missed your time, or, you know, you regret things because you believe that time has taken it away. So you're going to be having a better understanding of time itself because, right, there's no rush. There's no, like, we're told a lot of things by society about what you need to achieve and when you need to achieve it by, but there is no actual standard of that, right? We've seen amazing feats done at all ages. Age really is like just a construct for when we need to achieve certain things by, you know. People will say like, oh, you should have a job that's paying you, you know, 6 figures by, you know, like, I don't know, 25, 30, I'm not sure. But some people it takes longer, some people it takes less time, but we're all doing it on our own time. So free yourself from, what's the word, like comparing yourself, and also free yourself almost from the idea that time is weighing on you or time is like judging you. It's not. It's a thing humans created really to just quantify things, but it's not really that important in the grand scheme, you know? There's no rush, there's nothing to be had, and there's nothing to be won. You're just here. Okay, I'm gonna look at some more cards for you guys. Another message that's coming through is some of you don't have like a dream or a specific goal, and the universe wants you to know that that's okay. That even though like you don't have, and again, like a goal or a dream, like you're still going to do all right. It might not be today that you have, oof, yeah, the world. The world popped out. You're doing fine. You're supported. You're provided for. It also is telling me that if you are that person who doesn't have like a dream or a goal, that's coming to an end. But it's not even like you're getting a dream. It's just you're moving to a phase where you're getting a job or you're getting a project where there's much to be accomplished, and you're just going to focus on doing that, which is a really freeing mindset to be in. So congrats. All right, next we have the Devil. Some of you are self-sabotaging, and I think that self-sabotaging is really going to be highlighted when you enter this hermit phase, when you enter this work, because the Devil did pop up underneath the Hermit card, right? So these cards are in communication. This is saying, like, when you do your inner work, you should confront your bad habits as well. Like, it's not just in thought, but also in deed. You need to change a couple of things, and that is some habits that are self-sabotaging can be like using social media too much, not drinking enough water, not eating well enough, not getting enough sleep, you know, those kinds of things. And some more extreme things can be, you know, you drink too much, or you think, again, negative thought patterns. But I feel like an emphasis on action is in this Devil card, because we already touched on the mental aspect of it a bit. Okay, here we go. We have the Wheel of Fortune under the Strength card. Your luck is changing for the better. All right, you guys? Your luck is changing, and I definitely see it's for the better. And not just luck, but just the momentum, you know? Okay. And we have the Nine of Pentacles under the King of Coins. Once again, emphasizing that financial and material freedom and abundance that's coming to you guys, that's really wanting to make itself known to you that it is possible, and that you can be happy and do things and go on vacations and be with certain people and enjoy life and still be prosperous and still be abundant. You don't need to stay in that 9-to-5 mentality. Okay. Now I'm going to pull some more cards for you guys. Sorry if I've been like really bad about showing the cards. I'm just really focused on reading for you guys right now. Okay. Yeah, and with this World card, once again, it's showing me the completion. There's a completion coming of that cycle of working really hard and working, maybe some of you are even being like underpaid. And that's coming to an end. Okay, anything else? This deck, I'm going to use it to kind of touch a little bit more on this subconscious energy, this healing work you guys are doing. But obviously it's open for whatever needs to come through. Okay, we have a Five of Fire. The Five of Wands. I'm not sure why the camera focus is acting up right now, but yep, Five of Wands. So there's an inner conflict for you guys right now. So maybe this process is actually happening present day for you guys, where you're really reevaluating the way that you work. There's an inner type of confliction. Next we have the Tower. And once again, it's in alignment with the Hermit, with the Devil, and now we have the Tower. This is, again, so with the Tower, I definitely feel like this is meant to happen. This is divine timing, if you will, that it's your ideas and your walls that you've built up, these beliefs you've built up, have to come crashing down. These habits that you have to be come crashing down and be redone. And that's a definitely, like, it's a mind tower moment. There might be some of the tower that's leaking into the physical, because you know what's inner will become outer. But this tower is definitely in order to move you to kind of this sweet spot over here. And yeah, so some of you might be feeling the effects. If you feel the effects first in the physical and not in the mental, then that should be the sign that you need to begin doing some inner work. As always, that is how it goes. Next we have the Hierophant. Okay, guys. Oof, the Hierophant underneath the Strength and the Wheel of Fortune. You guys have a lot of major arcana vibes in this reading, so that's definitely what makes me think like this is destined to happen. This is something that's meant to happen for you guys. And with the Hierophant here, this is very interesting because, you know, the Hierophant in this deck I think of as like the oldest deck, that like oldest tree that there is. Like this is the tree that's been around since the beginning in the forest, which this deck is based on. I think it's called the Lost Forest deck. It's like it's been there for so long, and it feels like what's been there for so long is an inner wisdom. Is like, I feel definitely, you guys, maybe you have been blocking off some of your spirituality, some of your spiritual gift. You may have even been blocking off like your true desire, your true life purpose. Like you've known it all this time, but you haven't allowed yourself to entertain it because of what you've been almost indoctrinated in, right? You've been indoctrinated into society. But like at the core of you, your inner Hierophant, you know what you're meant for. You know what you need to go out and create. So don't deny that anymore. That's powerful for you guys. All right. And lastly, we have the Sun card, you guys. This is such a perfect reading. Here it is, the Sun. So again, this last row is like banging for you guys. King of Coins, King of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, and now the Sun. All right, you are really getting a happiness, a state of like elation is the word that came to mind. Freedom, liberation. Oof. I feel as though you're creating. Some of you guys, like, you want to move to a really nice area. You want to, I'm hearing some places like Italy or Hawaii, just a really nice area, and you've always been told like that's not possible, but it is, and it wants you too. Like what you desire wants you. It wants you to go through the inner work, and then it wants you to receive the bountiful nature of it. Serious wish fulfillment coming in for you guys. Wow. This is like a gorgeous reading, and we ended it with the Sun, and I think we're going to end it like with the Sun because how perfect is that, you guys? So what's coming to you? Awesome things. Like there might be some, you might feel like, oh my gosh, there's some chaos at the beginning, but it's all for the best. It's all for the greatest. Okay, you guys? So thank you so much for tuning into your reading. It was a pleasure. I wish you all the best of luck. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, leave a comment if you would like to, and I will see you all in the next video. So bye. Hello, pile number 3. Welcome. You guys chose the rose quartz. And with that, let's get into your tarot cards, all about what's coming to you. Oof, we're starting off great with the Queen of Coins, Queen of Pentacles. Next, we have the Empress. You guys. Okay. Next is the Eight of Pentacles. And lastly, we have the Knight of Swords. All right. Let's do this, you guys. Okay, so with the Queen of Pentacles, I obviously am going to talk about like material wealth and material abundance for you guys. Right now, you might be in a very prosperous position. You might be receiving more abundance than you ever have previously, and if not, that is something that's coming to you. A lot more wealth, a lot more. But with that wealth, I'm seeing a definite increase in responsibilities, and I see that with the Eight of Coins here, that you're going to be needing to do more, maybe even in some ways working a bit harder. But that's not a bad thing. I feel like whatever project it is or whatever job it is that you're working on, that you're receiving this abundance from, it is something that you enjoy. And with the Empress here, let me touch on the Empress. I feel like you are evolving from just the Queen of Coins into a more Empress energy. You've been wanting to move into a more Empress energy, which is like you don't have to work as hard to receive what you want, right? This is a very receiving energy where you're just setting your intentions and going, and they come to you naturally. You're a lot more, your mind is constantly coming up with new ideas then, and your creativity. I really feel like this emphasis on creativity, because again, we have the 8 of Pentacles here. So I feel like you're even starting new projects, or handling presentations. I think the only thing that I have to kind of mention here for what's coming to you is feels like this energy of people are going to be like piling the responsibility unfairly onto you. Like some people in your group might not be doing all the work that they promised to do, and you feel like you need to do that. But I feel as though the Knight of Swords is here to say, listen, if people aren't doing what they're supposed to be doing, that's like their fault, and that's their consequences, you know? It's unfair that all of you get like backlash from it, so that's why it needs to almost feel like, I feel like you need to go straight up tell them, hey, listen up, if you don't do your work, I'm gonna be forced to do something about it. And that's not pleasant, but that definitely feels in alignment with this Queen of Pentacles and the Empress energy, where you're standing up for not only yourself, but also like the work that you do. You need to take a little bit more pride in your work, because what's coming to you is like, because there's so much abundance coming to you, you can't let the responsibilities that come with it overwhelm you. You need to take the time to be in the Empress energy of just enjoying the fruits of your labor, right? You can't always be you work very hard, and that's why you should be able to play very hard. And what's coming to you, I feel like, is the beginning of the balance of that for you. I also feel like some of you might be receiving some roses very soon. That's just coming in. Anything else that I'm seeing here with this Knight of Swords? I'll touch back on the Knight of Swords because we didn't really get to talk to him. But what he's telling me is you're somebody that's very determined. You have your eye on the prize and you're going to get it. You know what I mean? So if you're somebody who is almost like one-track minded and you're just racing to the finish line, which is not a bad thing, there is a message here of make sure the work, like the details, are legit. Like you need to just double check on the details. There's just that I'm hearing that is because you're gonna find like a flaw in it, and as soon as you fix the flaw, that's gonna unlock some more money for you. It also feels like some of you could even be expecting a promotion. Now, if you're looking at this, I can also reinterpret this for some of you for a relationship. You are stepping up in the relationship. Like some of you might have been somebody that makes more money or just provides a lot. With this Empress energy, it's almost like even though you're still holding that responsibility of like bringing a lot to the table, the Empress is saying like you need to also ask for equal. So what's coming to you is you're asking equal of the partner, or even more from the partner to contribute. For some of you, it is also just what's coming to you. Like if there's a new relationship, I feel like the person that's coming, even though the Emperor is not here, I feel like an Emperor energy in contrast to your own personal Empress energy. So I think somebody that is able to provide more for you is coming in. Also with the Knight of Swords, I feel like the person, it's almost as though somebody's coming in to help you figure out the project or figure out certain situations. Like this person feels very much detail, like the detail-oriented person that fits to your almost very explosive energy, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like some of you are very passionate and you're very much like, let's get it done, let's work really hard. This person is the like nitpicky, like this is, he's also the, or sorry, I'm saying he because of the card depiction, but whoever it is, whatever gender this person is, they're coming to you and being like, hey, listen, I've noticed this thing in your work environment. Somebody's being unfair to you, or they're taking advantage of you. Like, they might be the catalyst for you to reevaluate some relationships, especially in job. And yeah, that's what I'm seeing really for relationships. Again, if it's an existing relationship, this is somebody who's just going to be helping you out a bit more. Again, with that Knight of Swords, they might be the Knight of Swords where they're thinking about it with you, they're helping you solve some problems, or they're pointing out a problem that's existing. Okay, let's get into some more tarot cards for you guys. Some clarity, some more things coming, whatever that might be. But overall, this seems like a very enlightening journey you guys are gonna get. If somebody's been playing you, you're gonna get to know, and you also get a lot of money. Speaking of a lot of money, we have the Ace of Pentacles. If that's not confirmation, I don't know what is. But yeah, Ace of Pentacles right under the Queen of Coins. You're definitely getting a new responsibility, a new project, a new goal, where you are stepping up. You are embodying that Empress energy, and again, like, it very much feels like you are the leader of the project, so the work that you do in comparison to other people shouldn't be as much. And if they ask for as much, or if they ask for even more, that's definitely when you need to stand in your energy, in your Empress energy, and say, hey, listen up, this is already what I do, this is already what I contribute. You asking for more is a bit not okay, so refrain from it. Okay, here we go. Nine of Swords. Some anxiety might be coming up from, I'm getting again from like people, or a person where they are asking for way too much. It's going to cause you, so as long as you stall from kind of telling them off or telling them exactly what's going on, it's going to cause you some anxiety. So what you need to do is just to say, hey, listen up. This is what's going on. This is how much responsibility. This is the weight I'm pulling, and this is the weight I expect you to pull. Like, I need you to meet me halfway. All right. So in order to, once again, to avoid that Nine of Swords, just tell it how it is. Like, very quickly get to setting your boundaries, right? Okay, next we have the Judgment card, which is right under this Eight of Pentacles, which is telling me, it's like confirming everything we've kind of been talking about, that somebody is going to be trying you. They're going to be, so number one, it's an emphasis on that look at the details, like really take a critical look at your work, because there might be a flaw that you catch, and that's going to save you a lot, or that might be like the thing that sells it. So the details. And then also the Judgment card can be referring to you being taken advantage of, or yeah, like people just piling it onto you, or you are so caught up with the work that you're doing, once again, that you're not enjoying the life that you have, which could also lead to some Nine of Swords, which is like anxiety, right? So that's why it's very, very important for you to look at it from a neutral perspective, and also to work hard and to play hard. Okay, and we have the Queen of Wands. So some of you might be getting some help from somebody who has some more feminine energy. They might be taking almost like a mentor role with you, that's going to be helping you to understand this Empress and the Queen of Pentacles energy a bit more. It feels like they are somebody who has been through similar things as you. Again, feminine energy doesn't mean anything related to gender, just energy. So it feels like they've been through some of the things that you're dealing with right now, and they can offer an ear and some advice. They also feel like, I just hear the word discernment of what they say, because again, with the Queen of Wands, which Wands is fire energy, it's like very explosive, very passionate. So they might, some of their advice as it relates to the actual work might not be the best for you, because again, there's that emphasis on details, and the Queen of Wands doesn't, in this particular reading, it doesn't strike me as she would be as, I mean, they would be as concerned with the finer details, you know? So just, again, look at the details, double check it. Okay. Anything else? Let's look. We have the Page of Oceans or the Page of Cups. Okay, so with the Page of Cups here, Page of Oceans, I almost feel like this is representative of the issue in the work, and it's heavily like distraction. Somebody that's getting distracted, maybe you're getting a bit distracted, but like somebody's getting distracted off topic, off work. They're like concerned with things that don't really need to be concerned about. Like they're like, oh, we should change the font to pink. Meanwhile, they still have to write 2 pages of a report, you know? So they're somebody that you need to almost redirect frequently, or just pay a bit more attention to. Here's another thing that I'm hearing, like with the Empress and the Page of Cups, you could also be almost like a mentor figure to whoever this Page of Cups represents. So you can definitely be like, hey, let's do this, and I know you're concerned about the color of the font, so if you complete this, I'll let you choose the color of the font, you know? Or just like something like that, where it feels very almost maternal energy, where you're, you know, directing them so they get their work done, but they still get like some sort of reward for that work. Okay, next we have the Nine of Skies, which is the Nine of Wands. So once again, a lot of responsibility is going on to you. I feel like the stress that's piling up is not only the responsibility of the job or of the relationship, but it's like both. So for some of you, this experience can be happening on both a professional level and a personal level, which adds a lot of stress to you. And again, I feel like this Page of Cups might add to that stress as well, because you're worried about them getting distracted or not completing things by the deadline they're due. And you might even be getting some stress from that Queen of Wands, because they might be pushing you, you know, to go in this direction and to just get it done, you know, and you're like, no, I have to double check it. So a lot of things could be stress. So I'm hearing that emphasis on judgment. Redefine kind of the way you're thinking about the things that are happening. Don't see them as stress. See them as, okay, how can we deal with it? How can we get the best outcome? Again, with that Page of Cups, it's by nurturing their almost like their creativity, or just like their distractions, like take their weakness and make it a strength, and use that, like, again, with that reward system. That's a good idea, I'm not gonna lie. I wish I'd done that when I was in group projects. Next we have the Judgment card. Again, we have double Judgment in the same row. So what's coming to you guys is you really gotta use your judgment and make these situations that are coming the best that they can be. And you can get a lot of reward out of this, like, as long as you are using your judgment. As long as you are saying, okay, this is a lot. This is a lot of responsibility. What can I do with it? What is the best possible outcome? I'm hearing like question yourself a lot to get that judgment kind of flowing. question a lot. Not yourself, like not your own opinion, but just like the whole, what can I do? How can I make this better? What am I not seeing? What needs to go? And lastly, we have the King of Skies, or the King of Swords, which once again feels like an emphasis on your discernment, feels like an emphasis on looking at things from a higher perspective, looking at things from a more, this is super weird, but again, like maternal perspective. Like you gotta look at everything now and be like, everything in my life, my relationships, my work, my home, it's not just like a responsibility that I'm choosing, number one. It's a responsibility I'm choosing, number one. It's not only that, it's also like the thing I can nurture into greatness. The thing that I can give energy to create something beautiful. And that's definitely going to help you, you know, reroute the way your thought patterns in order to embrace what's coming to you, because once again, this is leading to an unprecedented success for you. It's leading you into embodying a more Empress type energy, where you can, after this, it feels like you think it and it comes to you. It's almost like what's coming to you is a chance to prove yourself to the universe that you are able to navigate anything they throw at you, really. And then they're going to be like, okay, your reward is you think it now and you get it. Your reward is we see how you've grown. We see the way that you handle the things that we throw at you. So now there's no reason for us to like put you through that again. We'll just give you what you want, is almost the feeling of it. You know, not to say that you'll never have issues again, but you're gonna have a lot of prosperity that comes very easily to you. All right, group number 3. So that's what I'm seeing for you guys. This is really exciting. I wish you all the best of luck. I hope you can like the video, maybe leave a comment below. I love hearing from you guys. Let me know if any of this has started already. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye! Hello, group number 4. Welcome to your reading. You guys chose the Sunstone. And with that, let's get right into your tarot cards. Sorry, they were upside down. And first we have the Ace of Cups. Once again, this is for all the things that are coming to you, especially in divine timing. Next we have the Wheel of Fortune. Ooh, next we have the Lovers. Oh my gosh, that was such like a, you know, a teenager thing to do. Okay, and lastly we have the Nine of Cups. If you know anything about tarot, you already know what's going on. This is my relationship pile. You have been, what's coming to you is a new partner and a very harmonious relationship. Okay, so with the Ace of Cups, this is telling me you guys are meeting fairly soon. You might have already met, but this is like a new acquaintance. You know what I mean? You guys are meeting. It might be, as weird as it is to say, like it might be out and about. So you might be at a bar, or you might be at like some sort of outdoor. I definitely feel outdoor, which makes sense given like the situation that's going on. But like, you know how restaurants now have like outdoor events or outdoor just sitting areas, so you guys might meet there. It definitely feels like, yeah, you guys chat a bit and then exchange numbers, and then woof, the Wheel of Fortune is here to say your luck turns around. I feel as though this is the signifier of a new start, like, and I mean that in a change of momentum or a change of luck for you guys. If previously you've been having issues with relationships, or you've never dated before, that could also be a possibility. Like this is a signifies like a new chapter with this person, because we have the Lovers and the Nine of Cups here. So with the Lover card, obviously, like, I feel like you guys have a very harmonious, very lovely relationship. It's very loving. I'm getting the word like gentle. I feel like you guys, oh my gosh, it's such a good energy. I don't know if you can feel the energy through the camera, but it feels really just happy. Almost like you're on vacation when you're with this person all the time. Like, really heavy honeymoon phase, but like lasting honeymoon phase, you know what I mean? So with the Nine of Cups here, that's like emotional fulfillment. Again, if you look at the card, like, you can see these people who are just like, they only see each other and they're really having a really great time. So yeah, you guys, oof, that's so exciting. I don't know if I have to say much more about this, but let's get into some more cards. Let's get a little bit more details about the person coming in, or how they come in, or, you know, whatever the tarot wants to reveal to us. We have the Two of Swords. Okay, and that is under the Ace of Cups. So that's under the meeting place. So definitely feel like when you go out, if you choose to go out, don't kind of like close yourself off. I know for a lot of us, we're still, you know, we still have the whole enforced social distancing. Sorry, I don't know, my mind just like slipped, I couldn't figure out the word. But yeah, we have a lot of enforced social distancing, so don't let that really deter you from still saying hello to somebody, is what I mean. Like, don't be reckless, don't be dumb, but don't close yourself off. So yeah, it means wear a mask, but say hello, you know? Okay. Next we have the Three of Pentacles, and that is here underneath the Wheel of Fortune. So part of this is some collaboration. So this might mean that, you know, it's like your friend knows a friend. Like, your friend's friend is this person, and they're like, hey, do we want to go out? You should say yes to that, you know, if you feel called. Obviously don't force yourself to do anything you don't want to do, but it feels like that, which is a relief. You're not meeting like a random stranger when we're supposed to be social distancing. So the thing is, like, they're saying, like, don't close yourself off to the opportunity that your friend is presenting. Okay, next we have the World. I think the World has come out like 3 times today in the 4 readings I've done. And the World is right under the Lovers. So what I see here is that there definitely seems to be like a longevity in this relationship. I feel as though you guys match really, really well. There feels like a very natural chemistry, almost as it almost feels like this is a soulmate connection. I mean, definitely, as you can see from the Lovers and the Nine of Cups, but there's an emphasis on like healthy relationship. So this is a very positive one. It's one where you can grow together. Growing together seems to be, they just, the message just was like exclamation mark with that one. So, and we have the High Priestess. Okay, so with the High Priestess here, I definitely feel as though, so the High Priestess is representing you, I feel, and it's emphasizing to me that you'll know when you meet this person. Like, you'll definitely know. I said, oh my gosh, and as I said that, Nine of Cups came out again. You'll know when you meet this person. You'll definitely, it'll be an instant connection. Again, like, you definitely don't have to go out and meet this person. You might be meeting them online. Like, you'll just know when you meet them, though. That's so great. Okay, anything else from the High Priestess? Again, just stay open. I'm being drawn to the Moon, so there might be something significant with the Knight, or maybe there's like, we do have a new moon coming soon, so maybe that, you know, that bids something. something good for you guys. Okay, I'm gonna pull a few more cards and then we'll wrap this thing up. But yeah, I feel like it's like weird. The High Priestess is like, I have something to say, but I'm not gonna tell you. It's like very almost schoolgirlish. Not that that's like, you know what I mean, like when you have a secret to tell but you're like, I'm not telling you, I'm not telling you, I know something you don't. Okay, we have the Page of Skies. All right, you guys, I think we might be getting some information about this person now. So let's pull a couple more cards. Let's see what this person is like. Okay, Six of Oceans, or the Six of Cups. And I don't know if the lighting will allow this, but in this card, there's a bunch of little seals. And who doesn't love a seal? Like, the Hierophant. Okay. All right. Okay, I'm getting an interesting energy from this person. You guys are not gonna believe it. We have another Nine of Cups. We have another. That's 3 Nine of Cups. This, oh my gosh, this reading is going crazy. Super nerdy to say. I'm gonna pull one more. Okay, we have the Seven of Skies, aka the Seven of Swords. Yes, the Seven of Swords. I'm gonna get a clarifier for that Seven of Swords. Okay, I just got a message, so I'll deliver that first. Okay, we got 2 more cards, which is the Six of Wands and the Four of Swords. Here are these 2. Okay, I'm gonna show you these. So I will just mention Nine of Cups one more time. This person is, okay, let's talk about the person. So number one, they've been hurt before, is what I'm seeing in that Seven of Swords. They've been hurt before, so they might need a bit of time kind of to open up to you, really. Like, it'll be that instant connection, but it definitely will take a little bit for this person to feel comfortable enough to tell you a bit of deeper things about themselves. I also see in the Seven of Swords, they have a very intuitive nature about themselves. Their mind is very, very sharp, and they quickly pick up on any kind of BS that's being presented to them. So they also they want honesty at all points. So even if you were like, oh, I'm gonna throw a surprise party, like, this is the type of person that can't stand that, because they feel like whenever there's a lie involved, no matter how big or small or how like good it is for that person, again, like a surprise party, they don't like it. They don't like it at all. It's not something that seems unhealthy to me. Like, they're not somebody that's going to ever go through your phone because they feel like you're hiding something. They're just somebody who really, like, honesty is like one of their top values. So yeah, that's something to know about them. Another thing about them with the Hierophant here, I mean, I should probably, because that was with the Seven of Swords, we're like starting, we're like, they want honesty at all times, which is true, which is a really good thing to have. They have strong boundaries, I'm hearing. So with the Six of Oceans, aka Six of Cups, and the Page of Swords over here, I'm gonna make this, number one, they have a very charismatic way about themselves, and it feels like kid-like charisma. I don't know how to explain it really, but there's somebody who when they get excited, they show they're excited. When they get happy, like, they're happy. You can always tell what they're thinking and what they're feeling just by looking at their face. They're not good at poker. And they, oof, yeah, like baby seal energy. Like, they're just absolutely adorable. Absolutely adorable. They can feel like, to other people at first glance, it seems almost like, oh yeah, they're really childish, but they actually have a very intense like intellect about them. Intellectual in the sense of like almost emotionally, they're very, very intellectual. And what's the word? Philosophical. They're very philosophical. You know, they might not be great at math, but they will think about the meaning of life every single day. 1 second, please. Water. Okay. So yeah. And they're super curious. They want to get to know you. They'll express like a very intense interest with you. There's somebody who will like keep their eyes, like eyes. There's an emphasis on eyes. So eye contact is really important. You might be able to like feel that connection when you make eye contact with them. They also like, yeah, so eyes is very important. I feel like they are, I feel water and is very important to them. So stay hydrated. I'm just kidding. But no, there's like an emphasis on water, but like I don't know why. What's with the water? They might surf. That just came in. All right, I'll get back to that. I'm gonna move okay, let's move to the Hierophant really quickly. So I feel like this is a person who I don't want to say like is when it comes to romance, they want to do things right, and their definition of right is like by the book kind of thing. So they're the ones that's going to, they also feel like because they want to do things by the book, they will take the more like assertive role where they're going to be the ones that ask you out, or they're going to be the ones that like opens the car door or opens the door, you know, or they'll be the one that pays the check on the first date. Like they just have this idea of what romance is kind of supposed to look like. So something that you might help them is kind of breaking out of that mold, but they do want to do things, yeah, they're a little bit slower with relationships because they're looking to build something that's going to last. That's what I'm getting. Okay, lastly, we're going to talk about the 4 of Swords and the 6 of Wands. So number one thing I see with the 6 of Wands is, again, there's an intensity about them. So the 6 of Wands, right, is like talking about celebration and victory. It's like a coming home. Ooh, it's like a coming home. Like this person will feel like they've come home when they meet you, and that will lead them to being comfortable with showing you like the intensity of their love. Like they love, and they just want to show you that as much as possible. They're very, very sweet, and they have like, oof, I don't know what this is. Okay, I'll get back to it. Anyway, 4 of Swords. With the 4 of Swords, I can see that this is a person who is definitely like a bit of, how to explain this? Their mind is always moving so quickly. It's like going from topic to topic. Like sometimes you don't think you can even keep up with this person with the way that they're thinking, but they definitely need a break. Like I feel like here's what I'm getting. So it's like their mind has been running for so long, and then with you, their mind feels like it can take a break. It's like a breath of fresh air. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, that's so great. Yeah, it's like a breath of fresh air with you, and they can rest. Like their mind can finally rest. A lot of the insecurities that they built up are defeated, which makes sense. 6 of Wands, they get victory over their insecurities, and yeah, it feels just really, really healthy with you guys. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in, Pile 4. This was your reading. This was a really fun reading to do for you guys. I don't get, usually it's not this obvious about a relationship in my readings, so this was a lot of fun. I wish you all the best. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Maybe leave a comment down below, especially if any of this has already come to fruition. I love hearing from you guys, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!